chicks, you know.
Big boy traveling. Look at that. It looks like that guy is having some problems. But that looking real nice, buddy. How? I already freaking popped my other tire. And now I just popped my other tire. That took an unnecessarily long amount of time to fix. But now we are here. So all last month, about every single day, I was spending about $100 on fast food every single day. I'm not talking about every single week. I'm talking about every single day. Because I have been going to like this new fast food place, which is amazing. It's nice and healthy and everything like that. But every single burger that I get is about like $12. And what like about a week ago was like the most amount of money that I've ever spent in one go, in one transaction, in one drive-through. It was about $83 for one meal. You know, like I got like 3 of the burgers. I got 3 burgers, some chili cheese fries, 2 large Cokes, and that brought me to about $83. And you're like, Paul, you're lying. That's not $100 every single day. But then what I do after work, so like that's what I eat at work, right? And it's a 12-hour post. And then after work, I'll go to Jack in the Box and I'll get like a munchie meal or something like that. And then that's like an extra like $15. And is that $100? I think it's like $98. So it's like pretty damn close to $100. And like I have been spending like $100 every single day last month on fast food. Keep in mind, like I'm not trying to do this. This is just like clearly, even looking at my body, you can see that like I eat like a lot of food. It's that time of year in my job, like where there's like a whole lot of work and everything like that. So around this time of year, I'm not super laser focused on like losing weight. Like I'm not like super focused on like, you know, being as healthy as I possibly can, even though that I would love to do that. But right now I do have to focus on work. I have to focus on work. Like I need to get, like I am in such a good standing in my company right now. It's just like it's like my boss or the supervisor or whatever he's called, the main guy who's been there for like 25 years or some shit like that. Out of his team, you know, he selected me, and apparently I'm the number 4 guy, and that really affected me. That upsetted me. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, the most reliable person. I should be your number 1 guy. Like I should be the number 1 guy of like what I do in the company, of like all the shit that I do. But he said like I'm number 4 out of the company of like of his like whatever. That's a good thing. Like I'm just like, I'm trying to get to number 1, but it's just like whatever. So like I'm doing a good job at my job. There's a lot of people who have jobs that don't do a good job. I'm like an employee who does a good job. So right now I'm focusing on my job. I'm not focusing on like trying to lose weight and everything like that. But I am trying to, I have to balance it a little bit, because it's a 12-hour shift and I need to be able to perform. I need to be able to show up with energy. I need to be able to wake up in the morning and be able to work. That's why it's just like I didn't care last month of eat whatever you want, Paul. Eat whatever you want. That's cool. I got the money for it, so let's go. Now I analyzed my bank account and I calculated. Of course, I used the title of spending $100 every single day. And that's a little bit of lie. I'm not trying to clickbait you, but what I just told you is just like you can understand that like I am spending a grip ton of money every single month, every single day on food. So now I have to kind of turn the boat a little bit. I have to focus a little bit more on spending a little bit less money. So I went ahead and did this. and did this. And hold on. And did this. I got me some food, I got me some trinkets. This allotment I think was like maybe like $50 or something like that. I think it was like $50 or something like that for all that food right there. So this is gonna allow me to do two things. Is number one is that I'm not gonna have to leave post, which is gonna be really, really nice. So, you know, I can just like stay there and everything like that. And number two, every single day that I'm not spending like 50, 60, all the way to $100 on food before and after work, is that every single day that I'm not spending that $100 is like I'm kind of saving that $100. So this is probably gonna last me, I don't know, 5 days or something like that. 5 days worth of food. So it's like 50, it's like 200. So it's like that kind of saved me minus the $50 I spent. So that's probably gonna save me like maybe $200 every single week on food that I'm not gonna, you know, be spending in like fast food. So that's going to be muy bueno. By leaving post, I don't mean that like I'm leaving like $250,000 worth of equipment here and just fucking off and then, you know, going to get some food and leaving it. Like how we do it in most situations is like, say if there's like a Ferrari on this side, right? And I'm watching the Ferrari, I'm making sure that no one's coming and vandalizing it. And then you have a Lamborghini around that corner. And then you have another guard over there. And then he has a Lamborghini, I have the Ferrari on this side. So what I'll do is I'll drive over there like, hey man, I'm gonna go ahead, run down to the next McDonald's or whatever. Can you watch both? And then he'll stay on the corner and then he'll watch the Ferrari and the Lamborghini on that side. Like I'm not like, that's how we do it in most situations. If we can't do that, if it's like too far, then we'll just go ahead and call up the supervisor. He'll come out in his car and then he'll watch this, the Ferrari, while the other guard's still over there. And then like, you know, like we do it correct, because like I'm not in a company where you can just kind of like fuck around. I'm in a company that it's like I want to stay around for like a long time, so I'm trying to do a good job. So in regards to like my YouTube channel, it kind of feels like I'm like almost maybe like another year or so, like I'm coming around the corner to where I feel like I'm kind of having fun with it again, to where I can start having fun with it. My issues in the way of actually having fun with my YouTube channel and being comfortable with it, being confident with it is, one is kind of my job. You know, that's half of my day, 12 hours, 12-hour shifts. It's just like I do have to focus on that. Two is just that society doesn't really support people who are making YouTube videos. And is there a third one? I don't know. It kind of feels like I'm building a strong confidence again, to where I can be out in public and, you know, people can see me. And what I have to realize is that, you know, when these random people, you know, see me doing something and they're like, oh, that's like a stupid idea, why the hell is he doing that? It's just like a normal thing of like people don't understand, of like when they don't know something and they never seen it before, they kind of push away from it. It's kind of like when I first saw the Ram 1500 Revolution, I was like, God damn, they fucked it up so much. Like it looks so ugly. And then like I started looking at it, and then within a day I kind of like fell in love with it. I was just like, oh my God, that's like the coolest truck ever. Same with the Cybertruck. Same with like all these new ideas. It's like at first like I hate it, but then like I learn more about it. I'm like, oh my God, I fucking love this thing so much. But like it just like, it feels like the future for me and my YouTube channel is a big up. It feels like things are getting better because like I don't rely on anybody. I truly don't need anybody. And you know, you could say that, oh Paul, what if you didn't have a job? What you need these people? It's like, no, I don't. It's like literally I can just move on to, do you know how easy it is to get a security company? I can literally quit this job that I have right now and then be working tomorrow. Like, it's so easy to get like a security job once you have your security guard license. Like, I literally don't need anybody, and it's just like I'm finally like in a place of like where I'm in control of my life. So I mean, things are looking like a big up, man. Look at it. This is my bedroom. When I'm looking at my like current situation of like how I like live in here, when I look at it on the video, it looks so freaking small. It looks like how could you possibly like live in something like that? But it's legitimately, it's almost like, I remember the first time I seen it, like these massive corporations and things like that, they'll spend like millions of dollars on like these pods of like where their employees can go in there and they can have complete silence. Like I used to like work at a company, it was called Tough and Needle, and like it's like basically like the Apple store of mattresses. And like like where the customers can't go, but like where obviously I was like doing security of where I can, it's like they have like these very small rooms of that are like super focused, and they're completely like you can't hear anything. It's that this is like 10 years in the future. This is like futuristic. Like I'm telling you, when I wake up in the morning and like I park in like a place where it's super quiet and no one's out there, it's like I sit there and like I actually have time that is mine, and I sit there, I'm like, what am I gonna do today? And of course, you know, like I wake up, I go to the gym, I take a shower, I go to work. Afterwards, it's just like I can be able to sit there, I can write, I can like, you know, these scripts that I'm like writing for the YouTube channel, I know it sounds like a little bit fake, but it's just like when I'm on set, I want to know what I'm talking about. So I write it down or everything like that, and it's just like, man, I'm telling you, things are going pretty good. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Today is Logan Paul's birthday, so make sure to go over to his social medias and wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Logan. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning. Bye.